Welcome to our deep dive into T5 and unified text-to-text models. In the world of generative AI, the way we build models to understand language has evolved dramatically. Today, we are going to explore a framework that changed the game by treating every single natural language processing task as a simple text conversion problem. Let's understand how this unified architecture works. Before unified models like T5, the field of natural language processing was very fragmented. If you wanted to translate languages, you built a translator model. If you wanted to summarize articles, you built a summarizer. And if you needed a system to answer questions, you built a completely different question and answer architecture. Each of these tasks required specialized designs and training methods, making it difficult to share knowledge between them. The breakthrough idea behind T5 is surprisingly simple: treat everything as text-to-text. Instead of building different machines for different jobs, we reframe every problem. Whether the task is translation, classification, or regression, the input is text, and the model is trained to generate target text as the output. This unified approach allows us to use the exact same model, loss function, and hyperparameters for diverse tasks. This framework was popularized by Google Research in 2020 with the introduction of T5, which stands for Text-to-Text Transfer Transformer. It uses the standard transformer architecture, specifically an encoder-decoder setup. T5 was designed with a massive goal in mind: to create one model that could achieve state-of-the-art results across a wide variety of benchmarks without changing its internal structure. You might be wondering, if the model is the same for everything, how does it know whether to translate or summarize? The answer is text prefixes. We simply add a prefix to the input text. For example, to translate, we add the words "translate English to German" before the sentence. To check grammar, we might add "sentence." The model learns to pay attention to these instructions and performs the requested task on the content that follows. This diagram illustrates the power of the unified architecture. Whether we are doing translation, summarization, classification, or question answering, everything feeds into the same central T5 model brain. This creates a highly efficient pipeline where improvements to the core model benefit all downstream tasks simultaneously. It is a true Swiss Army knife for natural language processing. To make T5 smart, it goes through a process called pre-training. T5 uses an objective called span corruption. It takes a sentence, removes random chunks of text, and replaces them with special sentinel tokens, labeled here as X and Y. The model's job is to predict the missing text segments. By doing this over billions of sentences, T5 learns the structure of language and how words relate to each other. The training process happens in two main stages. First is pre-training, where the model reads the colossal clean crawled corpus, or C4, to learn general knowledge and reasoning. Second is fine-tuning. In this stage, we take that pre-trained model and train it further on specific supervised tasks, like the glue benchmark. This adapts the model's general intelligence to excel at specific problems using the text-to-text format. Here are some concrete examples of what this looks like in practice. For summarization, we feed in a long paragraph with the prefix summarize, and T5 outputs a concise version. For question answering, we provide the question and the context, and T5 writes out the answer. Even for tasks like checking if a sentence is grammatically correct, T5 outputs the text words acceptable or unacceptable rather than just a numerical class label. To wrap up, remember these key points about T5. It revolutionized NLP by treating every problem as a text generation task. It uses a single, unified model for everything, controlled by simple text prefixes. This flexibility and power have made T5 a foundational framework in modern generative AI, paving the way for the even larger language models we see today.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.